Why does Worf love prune juice in Star Trek? Among all the weapons, battles, and honor codes that define Worf in Star Trek, one surprisingly humanizing trait has delighted fans for decades: his love for prune juice. Introduced as a humorous aside, Worf's affection for this unassuming Earth beverage became an enduring character quirk, referenced repeatedly in both Star Trek, The Next Generation, and Deep Space Nine. But why does this fierce Klingon warrior love prune juice? The answer lies in a delightful blend of character development, cultural contrast, and a quiet subversion of expectations. A warrior's drink. Worf's prune juice obsession began in the Star Trek The Next Generation episode, Yesterday's Enterprise. While sitting in 10 Forward, the social hub of the USS Enterprise D, Guinan offers Worf a drink. After tasting prune juice, he declares with solemn approval, "A warrior's drink." This simple moment, delivered with Worf's usual stoic seriousness, is funny on the surface. After all, prune juice is commonly associated with digestion, not glory in battle. But the moment becomes something deeper when you understand how it encapsulates Worf's complex dual identity. As a Klingon raised by humans, Worf lives in constant tension between the values of his biological culture and the customs of Starfleet. His enjoyment of prune juice is a perfect symbol of this duality, an Earth drink embraced with Klingon reverence. Guinan's role in the moment. The significance of Worf's prune juice moment wouldn't exist without Guinan, played with quiet wisdom by Whoopi Goldberg. Guinan often acts as a subtle guide for characters grappling with identity or trauma. In Yesterday's Enterprise, she senses something off in the timeline and seeks Worf out not for battle plans, but to share a drink. Her offering Worf prune juice isn't random. It's Guinan being Guinan, offering insight through an unexpected gesture. She treats Worf not just as a Klingon or a security officer, but as a person with taste and individuality. When Worf responds to the drink with unexpected delight, it breaks down the idea that Klingons must only enjoy blood wine and combat. Through Guinan, prune juice becomes a symbol of connection. The humor and humanity of Worf. Worf, especially in The Next Generation, is often used to create moments of dry, unintentional humor. His stern demeanor makes every reaction hilarious, especially when paired with something mundane. His prune juice preference is funny not because it's absurd, but because he takes it so seriously. This juxtaposition between Worf's fearsome Klingon exterior and his surprising personal preferences creates depth. Instead of being a one-note warrior, Worf becomes a character who contains multitudes. He's proud of his Klingon heritage, but he's not immune to finding joy in the small, strange comforts of the world he's grown up in. Prune juice is his guilty pleasure, his moment of calm in the storm of duty and honor. A metaphor for cultural blending, prune juice is also a metaphor for Worf's identity crisis, which stretches across multiple shows. Raised by humans after his Klingon parents were killed at Khitomer, Worf was constantly caught between two worlds. He struggled to fit into Klingon society, where his honor was often questioned, and he also felt like an outsider among humans. Choosing prune juice, an Earth drink not traditionally linked to strength or masculinity, as his warrior's drink is a small act of self-definition. It shows that Worf is forging his own identity. He doesn't have to choose between being human or Klingon. He's becoming a synthesis of both, on his own terms. The drink becomes a quiet rebellion against cultural expectations. The running gag that grew into lore, what started as a one-off gag eventually became an inside joke among Star Trek fans and writers. Prune juice appeared again in Deep Space Nine, with Worf requesting it at Quark's bar. Even in moments of war and high tension, Worf still drinks prune juice. It's a small, comforting ritual that gives his character continuity. This recurring detail adds richness to the Star Trek universe. Starfleet officers aren't just starship captains or tactical experts, they're people. Their preferences, quirks, and habits make them feel real. In the vastness of space, even a glass of prune juice can become iconic, a symbol of emotional growth. Worf's fondness for prune juice also symbolizes his increasing comfort with his place in the galaxy. Earlier in The Next Generation, Worf is consumed by the need to prove himself a true Klingon. But as he matures, especially through his time on Deep Space Nine, he grows more confident in his hybrid identity. By continuing to drink prune juice without apology or explanation, Worf is silently declaring that he doesn't need to meet anyone's expectations but his own. His journey isn't about rejecting Klingon or